Hey, how's it going? I'm KP, and today I'm here to tell you about Ludum Dare. Ludum Dare, or Ludum Dare if you're a dweeb, is an online event in which you're given a weekend to make a video game from scratch. Now, how do you go about making a game in 2 days? Prior to the jam, you'll want to stock up on food, water, and sleep. A lot of people make Ludum Dare out to be a very energetic event, which it can be. However, that doesn't mean you should literally approach it like a 48-hour game jam. Instead, approach it like you're dedicating your weekend to a project. A little Red Bull here and there is fine, but try to keep your sleep schedule relatively normal. And when the jam ends, you'll have a much more polished product because of it. Furthermore, you'll want to get your development environment ready, making sure that you're on a reliable version of whatever software you may be using throughout the jam. During the jam, it's often recommended to share development updates to the Ludum Dare website, as well as Twitter and other kinds of social media. Some people also choose to live stream their development on Twitch. You can also join the community IRC channel or Discord server to talk to other participants and get help along the way. Typically, whenever the theme is announced, I go to Google Images for inspiration, and then complain about the theme in IRC. Now, the Illuminati is usually to blame here. They've been controlling the past 20 Ludum Dares, and so far nobody seems to be calling them out for it. If you ask me, the whole thing is jacked.
Hey! But there's no such thing as a bad theme, only bad ideas.
Okay. Remember Unicode Snowman? Unicode Snowman was fucking fire, and we threw it all away for... You get to make a game on one screen. That's epic. However, Kermit makes a valid point. I know it's easy to interpret something like the entire game on one screen as anything, because it's a rather vague theme. But if you're one of those people who, for example, makes a platformer every time, then try to change it up a little. The theme means more than shoehorning some mechanic into the same type of game every time, and I say this after years of doing exactly that. If you look back at my old entries, they're all the same top-down shooter with some odd interpretation of the theme attached via duct tape and cardboard. Don't do this. You see, in a game jam, it's a given that the quality of the art, music, physics, whatever will be questionable, but the one thing that you can't miss is the theme. You could argue that pretty graphics will get you more clicks, and you would be right, but the games I remember most are the games that get me thinking, damn, I wish I thought of that. If you want to keep up with me and my content, go to kpworld.xyz and follow me on Twitter. And with that, I hope you have a wonderful Ludum Dare 45.